Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's up? What's up? So you all might remember, most of you Love and Marriage Huntsville fans that's been following the show and all the shenanigans that go along with it in the background. So you all might remember there was a YouTube blogger by the name of Miss Black Titanic. She had came out with some documents and paperwork that she felt belonged to Maurice Jefferson Scott Senior, Junior. I don't know, but anyway, that was stating that he was involved in some illegal activities. Now, this was according to Miss Black Titanic and what she documents that she had discovered. I don't know if these are factual or not. So this is all alleged, and any comments I make about it is my own opinion. Okay. So she had some documents. I assume at the time she had posted to her YouTube channel, and Maurice Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville, he had got a wind or notification about it. And so he then had this to say. So I'm going to include that video, or not the video, but what he had to say about that here.
Very serious. I've recently run across a blogger who's been putting false information out there. And I wanted to make sure that no one is misled by this information. First of all, my name is Maurice Jefferson Scott Senior. And if you're going to do research on a Maurice Scott, make sure that you're researching the right person. I'm Maurice Jefferson Scott. I do not have a criminal history. I've never been arrested. I don't have anything more than a citation or a traffic ticket. That's the most I have. Citations and or traffic tickets. That's the very most. Never been in handcuffs. My reputation is something that I'm very, very proud of. And I'm going to defend it. The second thing is, I think that we really need to separate some of this reality television from reality. Okay. And there's an issue that sometimes if we don't see it on reality television, then it's not real. However, I'm an active practicing lawyer. So I'm not going to play about my law license. That's another thing that I'm very proud of. It took me a lot of hard work. Graduated valedictorian in my class and passed the bar first time with flying colors. So not only am I an active practicing lawyer, I have multiple cases. And it's not just in Alabama. I have cases that are co-counseled in other jurisdictions. That's states as well. Okay. So just want to make sure that you guys understand I'm going to protect both of those. So this is one of the things that I want to encourage like bloggers to do. Do a little better research before you attach someone's name to a criminal history. It's very important that you do your homework. It's actually reckless and dangerous if you don't. Some of the allegations were extremely, extremely dangerous. Attaching my person to that criminal enterprise puts not just me at danger, because there may be other people that were involved that think that now I'm that target. So it's not just me that you might put in danger. You might also put my family in danger. So this is something that's very, very serious to me. Even further, I normally don't get on social media and go back and forth with bloggers or try to correct narratives or whatever. But sometimes when, we can't separate reality from reality television and lines that get crossed, then I'll actually step in and address this. So in closing, I'm very, very proud of my reputation. And I spoke to Carlos King earlier today, and you know what? Carlos said, maybe before you just actively just sue them, how about you give them an opportunity to retract their statement? And I'm going to go even one further, right? Because that's actually a good idea. Being in this business for as long as Carlos has been in the business, he's seen all kind of, stories and narratives and everything else. But I'm going to go one further and give you an opportunity to retract. And I want a public apology for those two situations. Anyone that's speaking negatively about those two situations, I'll give you 10 days. Take the stuff down, and I want a public apology behind it. because it's false information and you could have done a much better job. And it was called into question many a times on your own post. It was called into question the accuracy of the information, and you recklessly disregarded that information. You also posted it multiple times and you shared the information as if it was true. What I will tell you is this: I'm very, very serious about this, and you will find yourself on the opposite side of a lawsuit, and you'll know that not only am I an attorney, I'm a good
So,
one.
from this very profound statement and declaration from Mr. Maurice Scott, he then had proceeded with his threats and claims that he would pursue with a lawsuit. And so we have an update on this lawsuit that he actually proceeded with. I understand you want to proceed with a lawsuit when you think someone's done you wrong. But y'all, the hot, funky mess that has ensued on behalf of Maurice Scott's end is, y'all, it's actually literally unbelievable that he even calls himself a lawyer. And so we're going to get into some of the details of that so that you guys have a good idea as to how his claims and threats actually happen to pan out in court. So, y'all, when Maurice Scott filed these documents with the court under his law degree, under his partnership, well, yeah, he's got a partnership with another gentleman that both of them are in this law firm together. He decides to file the court documents without giving the full legal names of the individuals that he was filing against, including his own full legal name. Did y'all hear what I just said? He did not include all of the defendants and the plaintiffs' full legal names. When the judge asked him for clarification and to provide these documents, he told the judge that all the parties within this lawsuit are fictitious.
The information as if it was true. What I will tell you is this: I'm very, very serious about this, and you will find yourself on the opposite side of a lawsuit, and you'll know that not only am I an attorney, I'm a good one.
The judge later asked, basically clarification, like, these parties can't be fictitious. Basically asking him, do you understand what you're saying by saying that these parties are fictitious? Basically also telling him that this entire court case is about to be thrown out if none of these parties are actual real defendants or plaintiffs. Okay? Now, because of Maurice's ill preparedness in court,
the information as if it was true. What I will tell you is this: I'm very, very serious about this, and you will find yourself on the opposite side of a lawsuit, and you'll know that not only am I an attorney, I'm a good one.
the judge decided to continue the case with a further outdate, allowing Maurice to come up with people who were non-fictitious and to have actual plaintiffs and defendants determined upon this case. Now, y'all, I don't want to spell out the entire details of the entire case. I will link the YouTuber True T. She has been really spearheading, assisting in this case and helping the blogger Black Titanic with this. And so she's got way more information and way more detailed on that. And I'll be including several links to her information on the case. However, I did want to make the reason why I'm bringing this up and why I'm discussing this case is because for me, as a lawyer, and he says he's a damn good one, y'all, why, if you're trying to sue someone, why would you not get there and detail that person's, all of the people, parties involved, information, and why would you hesitate to include your own information, especially as the lawyer on the case? Him choosing not to provide that, and even at a later time, he still has not provided it. Like I said, I don't want to give away the whole case because It's very, very comical, and I want you guys to check out True T's video on this. It's extremely comical, and only she can say it the way that she says it. But this is what this raises a red flag to me, several red flags. It makes me feel like, in my opinion, it appears that Miss Black Titanic might have just been onto a little bit of something about Mr. Maurice Scott. Maurice Scott Jefferson Esquire, the lawyer, the damn good lawyer. He's got many cases and he wins them. Yes, that Maurice Scott. Because why would you make such a big deal out of suing people, and then when you realize that you have to provide information about yourself on this particular case, you decide to go with, oh no, y'all, just never mind, it's all fictitious. And I think the reason why he decided to do that, because I think he moved without forethought in suing the blogger, because I don't think that he thought that the blogger would actually have her own lawyer, thanks to True T for assisting with that the blogger would not have her own lawyer. And it appears from what I'm hearing is that her lawyer is a damn good lawyer, unlike what Maurice claimed to be. And so she's actually putting some boots to that ass. And I don't think Maurice was really prepared for that. I think a lot of them people on the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, I think they believe that all these bloggers and YouTubers out there, they're all little ignorant ignorant people, just sit at home in their basement and not educated, don't have real jobs or whatever, and that they're just a bunch of ignorant people making YouTube videos in the dark basement, and not understand a lot of these people are very intelligent, very capable of discernment, putting things together, and obviously ruffling his feathers to a point where he decides to sue somebody. But then I don't think he understands that some of these people are real people, and they're just as savvy and crafty and as intelligent as he thought he was. And so I don't think he really understood that his information was going to get out. And I think him realizing at the last minute that this is a blogger, she's probably going to give details about this case to other people. And so I don't really want my information out there. I think at the last moment, Maurice thought about that. After he already had pulled his pants up high and tightened his belt and started stepping high out the door to this court case, I think he realized, oh crap, this is about to be a legal case. It's going to be on public record, and my information is going to be released. Just like how his goofy butt didn't think the details about his DUI case was going to be released. Okay? And so he allegedly told some untruths about his DUI case, thinking that no one would be able to fact check it. See, what annoys me is a lot of people on this show, they want to try to come forward and talk trash about people on the bloggers and everybody that cover the Love and Marriage Huntsville show, without understanding that these are actual real people, not just, like he said, fictitious entities. And we have the ability to rationalize, to research, and to come up with our own conclusions about what things are. Now, sometimes it can be wrong. Your conclusions can be wrong, but there's people who really put in the research. And so their conclusions on what they present is, maybe there might be a few missing details, but a lot of times their conclusions aren't too far away from the actual truth. Okay? So, y'all, Maurice is looking very guilty, in my opinion, about whether or not that information that Miss Black Titanic put out was actually has some relevance to him. He's appearing that way. It's appearing to me, in my opinion, that something that she put out was probably accurate and has something to do with him specifically. But I didn't do the research. I don't have some sort of private investigator looking into it to make sure all the details fact check with his name. But it's looking real suspicious that he's moving in such a weird way for someone to claim to be just a lawyer, not even claiming to be an excellent lawyer, like he said, a damn good one in his opinion, but just somebody who you putting your law degree and your law firm out there and making all of y'all look real ignorant for public consumption and critique. But you were so mad and angry that someone was talking about you, but then you show up and make yourself look like a fool. So y'all, that's all for me. It's a hot mess. Like I said, the entire thing, we let True T read out the documents of the court cases and stuff, because it is a key. Please go check. I'm telling you, don't miss out on watching her videos on that, because it is hilarious. I got a good laugh and chuckle about it. So y'all, that's all for me. Y'all have a wonderful day. I will chat with you guys later. Bye-bye for now.